Gladiator literally dies. Romans. Svante Pääbo secretly decoding an Egyptian mummy's DNA. Svante Pääbo finding Swedish DNA. Svante Pääbo realizing it's his own. When you're a KLM pilot and you're 90% pretty sure you heard the air traffic controller at Tenerife say, take off. Germans invading the USSR with superior numbers. The Red Army doubling its size in 6 months. Do you have any idea what kind of noise happens when somebody's stabbed in the back? People who don't know. People who know. Poland. I declare war. Japan. I just wanted you to know that you can't just say the word war and expect us to fight you. Reading a book written by one of your favorite historical figures. One of the chapters is titled On the Jewish Question. The 150 men stationed at Orkstdrift watching 4,000 Zulus surround them. UN in 1948 patting itself on the back after the Palestine partition vote. There, the land has been drawn equally. Now everyone is happy and friends forever. Texas when Mexico tries to ban slavery. Change team. Texas when US tries to ban slavery. Change team. Japanese soldiers on Okinawa seeing a Confederate flag raised over Shuri Castle. What in the goddamn frick? Thor when fighting the giants. Thor when visiting the king of the giants. Czech peasants after forced labor was abolished in the Austrian Empire. I'm not a robot. The USAAF accidentally bombing Switzerland and killing 40 people on the 1st of April 1944. When Japan discovers the US is capable of manufacturing barges for the production of ice cream for its troops. Please make it stop. Alright engineers, we need a new jet bomber for the Soviet Union. A design that is hard to control and ejects downward for some reason. It has a vodka powered AC system. What are you doing in California? Mind your own business. The 300 Spartans Last Stand shouldn't be the most popular last stand. Change my mind. 1838 Edgar Allan Poe writes story about 4 stranded sailors who eat the cabin boy Richard Parker in order to survive. 46 years later, 4 stranded sailors kill and eat their cabin boy Richard Parker in order to survive. I'm so happy to be old enough to join this war. Apparently I'll be over by Christmas, so I don't really have to worry. Many Christmases later, I have lost all my friends. I have no money, and I'm so disfigured that my family won't even talk to me. Philippines, Vietnam, both liking the US, even after being fricked up by them. Wow, the fortune cookies here really are more accurate. Everyone in history has done something wrong. Yes, them too. Oh crap, the battle was today. Medieval Christendom. Medieval Islamic world. God watching them fight after telling both of them they're the one true religion. Denmark. More German territory. The Entente. Choose a religion on the basis of how much you agree with its beliefs and what gets you into heaven. Volodymyr I. Choose the one that allows you to have the most fun. Volodymyr I. When I'm in an exaggerating competition and my opponent is a Library of Alexandria fan. It'll never be automatic. No, you can't like this movie because it's historically inaccurate. Even if it's not true to history, this movie is a good piece of cinema and is one of my favorite films of all time. You have destroyed most of the Korean Navy. You come to crash the rest with 133 warships, while they only have 12 remaining. They gave back command to Admiral Yi. They destroy 31 of your ships, while not losing a single one. Art and innovation history. Politics and military history. I just watched Taxi Driver and now I have a crush on Jodie Foster. I'm gonna start stalking her. She doesn't seem to like me, so I'm gonna become a national figure like her. I know, I'll assassinate Ronald Reagan, she'll like me then. The Cold War happens between USA and USSR funding proxy wars for economic gain and military dominance. Jamaica during the Cold War. When I'm in a drinking fuel competition and my opponent is Tank. A meme showing the atrocities of the USSR. A meme showing the atrocities of the USA. Native Americans bringing their slaves on the Trail of Tears. But they eventually freed them and gave them land in Oklahoma. 1980s Latin American kids wanting good animated shows. Japan giving dirt cheap licensing for Dragon Ball Z. I don't understand history, and I have to protect my kids from understanding it. Dames in European history books. Dames in Norwegian history books. A lone Soviet KV tank. The 6th Panzer Division. Westerners vs Turks. Constantinople sure is a beautiful city. It's Istanbul. Old English and Old Norse speakers. What do we call this place? Maclagara. Big Bud Wall. No one. Caligula. You won't be hurting anyone anymore. Aaron Burr when the duel that he designed specifically to murder Hamilton murders Hamilton. Taco Bell. Henry VI, King of Germany, destroying bathrooms. How Voltaire is remembered, prolific writer and important philosopher. Also Voltaire exploits French lottery to win a vast fortune. Church bells normally. Church bells in 1939 to 1945. It's pronounced Neapolitan. It's pronounced Napoleon. Napoleonic era military officers watching advantages and openings slip by. Prussian military officers taking initiative right as the situation changes. This is where the fun begins. My reaction when I go to Vietnam and realize that everyone were the bad guys in that war. 7 reasons the Ming Dynasty sucks. Millions of deaths later. Look at me, I'm the China now. Trade offer. I receive a very rare resource that will enrich us quickly. You receive this. Reading about Turkish and Greek conduct in the Greek War of Independence. Your tactics confuse and frighten me, sir. That feeling when you finally divorce your wife Arsinoe, so you can marry your sister Arsinoe after she divorced your brother Ptolemy. You may be a fool, but you'll never be Mao Zedong's Kill Sparrow campaign kind of fool. Lol, it's just some random peasant French girl. Joan of Arc. Chinese explorers visiting East Africa in the 15th century. Is that a kill-in? Yo, that's definitely a kill-in. People talking about communism in Indochina, Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos. Hera, why are there so many demigods? Zeus? Most German generals try to coexist with their staff and the officers under their command, so that they build trust and camaraderie. Model to his men, F you and I'll see you tomorrow. World War II officially began on the 1st of September 1939. Chinese communists and nationalists uniting to fight the Japanese invasion in 1937. Am I a joke to you? When you finally get Parliament to abolish slavery in the empire, but you're primarily known for being the eponym for a tea blend. Am I a joke to you? When people are starving and they want money to buy food. When US says they will race you to literally the freaking moon. Charlie Brown and his B-17 crew trying to get back home in their crippled plane. Franz Stigler escorting their plane instead of shooting it down. Throwing egg at ballyhoos. Founding Australian Federal Police. Communism according to history. Communism according to college students. Picasso lived until 1973. People who have seen his paintings. People who have not. Austria, Russia, France and Sweden. We have you 4-1. Prussia. I like those odds. Who would win? The might of the world's most powerful navy. Someone eyed, one-handed, one-legged Spanish boy. You build a new ship. You send it on its maiden voyage. It sinks. Mary the First of England finding out there's people who live in the country who don't happen to be Catholic. That's illegal, people can't do that. Yi Sun Sin, after being hit in the shoulder by a stray musket ball. 'Tis but a scratch. Thank you for watching this video. Tune in at 5 PM British time for a video of changing topic. And at 7 PM for daily juicy memes. Check out my Discord server using the link in the description. Also be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you didn't already.